Hello, and welcome back to the Richard Taliaferro podcast, where we take a look at career insights and give advice to career changers. This week, we're talking about a word that makes a lot of people uneasy: discipline. Now, I know, discipline can feel heavy, rigid, and even a little intimidating. But what if I told you that discipline is actually the key to freedom? Now, it sounds counterintuitive, right? Well, two remarkable individuals, Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL, and Eliud Kipchoge, one of the greatest marathoners of all time, both believe in this idea. Jocko says discipline equals freedom, and Kipchoge puts it like this: only the disciplined ones are free. So, what do they mean? And more importantly, how can we apply this to our daily lives? So, let's talk about it. And let's start with something simple: your calendar. Now, be honest, do you have one? And if not, how's your day looking? Like a bit of a mess? Here's one quick fix, and it's called block scheduling. This means setting aside structured time for work, for breaks, and yes, even for fun. When your schedule is laid out, your day no longer is a chaotic scramble. Instead, you own your time. You're in control, and that equals freedom. It's the same in other areas of life as well. Want to improve your health? Be disciplined about your workouts and your meals. Want to be a better writer, coach, or entrepreneur? Be disciplined about your craft. Discipline isn't about restriction. It's about creating space for the things that matter most. Space to think, space to grow, space to have fun. And believe it or not, discipline can actually make life more enjoyable. Let me tell you a quick story. So a couple of years ago, I was out on a sweaty run, and I had a t-shirt on that said, "Discipline equals freedom." On my way back home, I passed a guy who, let's just say, wasn't in the best frame of mind. He was muttering to himself, but when he saw my shirt, he suddenly got animated. And he had some choice words about my chosen shirt. And I get it. Those two words, discipline and freedom, can be loaded. They can feel restrictive, even oppressive. But here's what I've learned. Discipline isn't about following someone else's rigid set of rules. It's about defining what discipline means for you. It's about choosing where to place your energy, saying yes to the things that serve your purpose and no to the things that don't. That's real freedom. Now, I won't pretend that discipline is easy. There will be days when you fall off track, when you don't wake up for that early run, when you eat the thing you said you wouldn't, when your to-do list stays unfinished. But that's life, and happens to all of us. The key is grace, the ability to get back up without beating yourself up. Because discipline isn't just a one-time decision, and it's not an event, it's a process. You refine it, tweak it, and adapt it as you go. And over time, it stops feeling like discipline and starts feeling like freedom. So, here's my challenge to you. Take a look at your life, your work, your habits. What's one area where a little more discipline could actually give you more freedom? Maybe it's in your schedule. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's setting better boundaries with your time. Whatever it is, try applying some structure and see how it feels. I think you might be surprised at what opens up for you. Now, if this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Reach out, share your insights, or let me know how discipline has played a role in your own journey. If you're searching for work that works for you, I invite you to go to richardtaliaferro.com and schedule a complimentary call with me, and let's talk about it. Thanks for listening, and talk to you next week.